Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. That's just I have to cut it every 2 hours, or it just will not let me create shorts at all. And short form video is the lifeblood of streaming. Okay, I am gonna. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick with it the way it is, or what I might do is just work on that. I guess I'll give it a try, see what it does. Oh, it's a terrible gun. So terrible. I'm just gonna probably just keep doing what I've been doing, and what were those camos? Point blank, HV, prime targets, 10 kills without reloading. Wow. That's gonna take some positioning. Yeah, what does that look like? Oh, it's the corn. So stupid. Okay, for the main weapon, what do the iron sights look like again? Nah, I think I'll keep iron sights. Let's use... No. I like to use that, but I'm not adding more flinch. Yeah, I'm not. Let's go with that. Rather have flinch resistance. Okay. Oops. No more RoboCop. Let's see. Let's go.
Want the job done? Stay out of... Everyone's got a weakness. Find it. Want the job done? Stay out of my way.
Now that is a big Rottweiler. Would not mess with that thing at all. I wouldn't even try to pet it. I mean, if it was mine, I'd love that thing to death, but I would not mess with that dog. Dogs are terrifying. Look at that little kitty. That is so... I didn't see the picture that they had on the front of the video. When you hit play. Oh, and it is there. I just had it expanded. Now, I don't know how I didn't see that kitty right there. But, yeah, there's a picture in front of the repost I put up. You got to look at it, man. That is just amazing. Lauren, I'm going to send this to you. Oh, wow. Wait, what? Huh.
All stations, we are green to go. Stand by for deployment.
Did you see it? There's this fish that it's called the red lip batfish, and it's got lips like a lady of the night. I guess the only thing I can think of. That's crazy. That is so funny.
Marking contract.
Keep clear of the gas. Get to the safe zone.
Wow, you don't see that often. I guess the cow owner has 2 cows at his house. Oh, it fast forwarded. Okay. That changes it a little bit. But they do come running. I guess she says hi to all of her animals when she gets there. And they have dogs, so the dogs of course freak out. But these 2 cows go running to greet her. That's something I've never seen. 2 cows. Clearly milk cows. Oh.
Go take them down.
That's weak. That's been ever since they introduced wall jumping. Nah, I'll take. No, it wasn't C4 like I thought, so forget it. C4 is my anti-vehicle strategy. If you've never seen it, I hope to show it to you. Oh, I want that. What was it called? Did they change the name? No. Same name.
Enemy intel located. Capture and secure the intel point to discover the next gas spread.
I will come back for you, DS-20. But I need an SMG. Ooh, maybe I won't. I want that Hawker. In fact, let me go kill this guy.
They got me.
Boom. Oh. He hasn't hit me. Oh, there we go. Now he hit me. Oh. Oh.
Loading fresh bag.
Almost. I feel bad for you. Another contestant. Oh.
Watch out. Switching mags.
Okay, I'll be back for you, sniper rifle. Gotta find an LMG. You don't hear somebody say that very often. Oh, I'll be back for that. Actually, I'm not even leaving that bad boy right there. And I will drop. No, I gotta have it.
Intel point captured. Great work. You've earned a peek at the next gas spread.
Did they have one? No. I mean, even bots won't carry them. They're that bad. And then they reduce the drop rate, so you have to really look for them. There we go.
An enemy squad is hunting you. Stay sharp.
Reloading. I'm under fire.
Ow. Somebody else shooting me. What's he got? What's he got? Nothing.
Switching max.
Capture and secure it to get ahead of the next gas spread.
Care package on standby.
Razor marking care package DZ. Watch out.
Deadeye drone ready for deployment.
The enemy squad hunting you is down.
Really? Okay. Let's go get. I don't need to get
Loading
the
fresh
sniper.
mag.
I'm just gonna be
Your squad mate has reached the
switching
intel.
it out
Joining
anyway.
will speed up the process. Loadout drop headed your way. Well done, soldier. Check your maps for the next gas spread location.
I haven't tried the new things. Well, I don't even know what they do. Prone firing, regenerate equipment. It's 10,000. I mean, I guess it's not terrible, but I don't really use my equipment that much. Prone firing is like risky.
Echo unit out.
I love doing that. Just to annoy people. If I find a point turret, I'll throw those down. It'll get me an extra bot kill. Oops. Is that blue? No. It's the worthless one. Oh, I lost my freaking... Always do that. Forget.
Marking contract. I got this. I'll take stick.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
Yeah, take. Yeah, the bunker buster is difficult. If you see my video, my short, where I wipe a squad with it, I mean, oh, thanks, bro. Get out of here. Get your own area. I bought your care package. I mean, your loadout drop. Go away.
They got me. Next time, I will return fire. Switching max.
Go away.
Reloading.
Hope he kills you.
Cluster point containing
Somehow.
enemy intel nearby. Capture it for him.
Freaking annoying teammates. I'm playing by myself. 100%. 100%. Gosh, because I can't get these kills with this gun. With it's just the way I do it. I break their armor with my main gun, then I go in, I hit them on the face, and it's the only way I can get these kills. Because these guns suck. These launchers and special weapons, yeah, I mean, they're terrible. Like with the crossbow, you got to shoot them 3 times with the crossbow without explosives, and twice if you use explosives. Okay, I'm not sure if you've noticed with omni movement and wall jumping, but in Warzone, trying to shoot somebody with these crossbows, if it's a real person, you're dead. You're dead, bro. You can finish them, and that's the whole point.
Ruck up. You're headed to the war zone.
I don't know what people think, but when a bot is shooting and you see your teammate about to kill that bot and you shoot and kill that bot yourself from behind them, that is uncouth. Now, if it's a real player, free game, go at it, you know, because we know what the result can be. But a bot? I mean, I can't get over how unappreciative people are. You buy the loadout drop. What do? They follow behind you and open crates before you get there, right after you just spent your money for everyone to get their loadout. And then they come behind you and kill your bots before you can kill them. Like, so I bought you a loadout, so you're gonna haunt me now? I just can't get over people. I mean, yeah, will I have a higher rate or higher success rate winning with those people? Absolutely. Do I need the win? No. I don't care about it. I don't care if I win or not. Feels a lot better when I win solo, you know, in quads than with a team. I almost feel like it's expected when I'm playing with teammates. All right, I'm gonna go somewhere new for since casuals came out. I mean, I guess I'll go Clifftown. I just can't get over people. I mean, you gotta realize that if you don't get the last bullet, you don't get the kill. You don't. You get an assist. So you just stole the kill from me. Like,
Hunt down the enemy.
I don't know what world you live in, but that's pretty low. I wish we could get the Strider out of boxes. I don't know what the deal is with the introduction of weapons. I really don't. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. How long does that have to be out again? Because it was released in Season 3. And this is Season 3 Reloaded. But it's not part of the ground loop? That doesn't make sense. Thank you. That's a tough one. I'll take the razor. Ghost is pretty valuable playing solo. Get off.
Switching max.
Wow. Okay.
Move to location.
Bit of a trek. No. Done with that gun. Till I have to get more camos.
You've got gas moving in.
Oh yeah, it's only 6K. Sorry.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Okay, now I can show you the strategy, which is not complicated. Break their armor, run up and hit them. You can get a kill with any gun.
Precision airstrike ready for tasking.
Deploying assault pack.
Got my grappling hooks again.
Loading.
Of course, if I see a real player, there's none of that strategy. It's just shoot them. We used to have to work for ghosts, so seeing that just drop all the time now, wow, I wasn't expecting that.
Reloading. Switching max.
Didn't anticipate him already being damaged.
Reloading.
Okay. There he is.
You've got a loadout drop inbound. Gas is closing in.
Loading
Relocating
fresh
safe
mag.
zone.
Thought I heard it, yeah. And when I'm playing solo in quads, I like to stay on the periphery more. Work my way in. But you don't want to stay out there that long though, because there's the bots, they retreat much quicker. So then, you know, the collapse. So you want to go ahead and make your way. What's that?
They got me.
Gas is inbound.
Nope, nope. Almost.
Reloading.
Once again, always make sure you practice proper centering.
Loading fresh mag.
Must be up top.
Dropping assault pack.
Leave it up. Oh, I did. So what I was saying, yeah, just always make sure you're practicing proper centering, keeping your center dot at head and shoulder height, and never look. And if you're gonna have poor centering high rather than low. That way, when you correct your centering, you're pulling down towards the head rather than from the feet.
prepare for acquisition. Be advised, classified weapons have been deployed. They'll give you an advantage.
Okay, now I can get my specialist.
I'm under fire.
Which doesn't surprise me, you got a bot camping the buy station. Actually, reloading your equipment wouldn't be bad with the sensor dart or with your grappling hook. So I might try to get that. I wonder how long it lasts. Guess we'll find out.
Switching map. Activating C4.
Oops.
They got me.
Oh, it's 15K. What? It was 10K before.
Break time's over.
I'm not gonna be able to get it at this buy station, I guess. Unless I get a big haul out of one of these. Oh, there we go. Armor salvaging? Oh, okay. Okay, that's different. So I guess it has different ones at different buy stations.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch your skies.
Break time's over. Loading fresh mag.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Reloading.
Gas is moving.
Where the next closest one is there.
Waypoint set.
Well, I wonder if that counts for those things. Probably not. They're probably all upstairs. Let's see. Nope. Okay, the next one will be there.
Move to location.
There we go. I'll get it. No. Stupid. I'm not a prone firer. Used to be. Used to drop shot all the time.
Incoming Deadshot. You had some balls, I'll give you that. Switching max.
Well, maybe recharging equipment is only for Verdansk.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located. No more fighting in the gulag. Friendly loadout drops on the way.
What? Heat cast on my grid. Loading fresh mag.
Target acquired. Strike this out. Correct hit. You're losing ground. Moving.
Reloading.
Why did I?
The enemy took that one, but we'll get them back.
Yeah, I realized. Can I leave, please? This is the most annoying thing in Warzone. And in multiplayer. I've also turned in tickets saying, let us just leave. Stop making us watch the top 3 and the kill cam. Who cares? Just let us leave if we want. Nope. They hold us hostage. Oh, shoot. I think I got like 11? I don't know. Oh yeah, what are these? Kills while moving, shortly after sprinting. Alright, just taking, without taking damage, that's going to be the tricky one. Because we needed a Venus flytrap. I mean, let's put cows on one, can we? I mean, I don't get this. I don't know how many times this cow short has run. I left it up there.
Use this time for some target practice. The real thing's coming soon. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Battle Royale. Gas is closing on your position. Suggest you hightail it out of there.
That is such bull, man. I used to be able to get through that 100% of the time almost. I mean, at least above 90. And now it is a chore. Up there.
Switching mags.
Sea UAV prepped for launch.
Loading fresh mag.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Real player. Alright, let's give it another go. What a waste. That's weird. I don't remember having tempered last game. I better not. Take a lot of broken plates using my strategy. What I could do is try out hold on, I'm gonna back out. Let's try out the new conversion kit. I think it's for the MK78. Don't know where it is on here. There it is. So it increases hip fire spread. This reduces ADS spread. So maybe. Thank you. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Not much at all. But I wonder. Oh, I can't. I could use tack with it. That's pretty cool. I wonder if this increase. Nope. Okay, decision. I think I'll go high velocity. Yeah, because that's my only option there. Alright, let's see what this is like. It's not great. How many bullets until? So 242. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and hold it down for 50 bullets. So wait, let me try one more thing. What's it like when I ADS? Yeah, it definitely moves around some. So that does make me want to consider, what's this? 10? And that's the only way you can increase it with this setup. Thank you. Oh, no, I could go with this. Yeah, I am going to. Helps a little bit. Or I could go with that. No, it doesn't increase. Okay, never mind. That's what I'm going to go with. Just try it out. See what's up. Let's use some old school something. Rather. What am I queuing up for? Avalon. Okay. Then I know exactly who I want.
All right,
Sasquatch.
enough chirping out of you. Nice and quiet.
did queue up with a team, so seems where the sweatier players are definitely in. It seems that way. Avalon. I'm definitely thinking about getting that one. I like how they did the exchangeable heads. I wish they would do more stuff like that, where we can alter the appearance slightly. It makes no sense that we have to buy multiple operator packs to like change the color.
Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment.
I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna do that. So it should have an operator, and then you can alter to 2 different colors. That'd be great. Or head variants, things like that. Especially since we know as soon as the next game comes out, clean wipe. We're losing all of them, you know, so it makes it more cost effective. At least that you know that you're gonna try the different variants. So and you can you know, you don't have to be exactly like everybody else, which that drives me insane. As soon as I see everyone else using something, I'm not gonna or you know something cosmetic, I'm not gonna use it anymore. I'm gonna switch. I just want to be a little bit different. I know everyone, well, the overall majority didn't like Modern Warfare 2, but I kind of liked it. I did. Especially DMZ. I was hooked on DMZ. It was during BO6. I got so freaking burned out on all the cheaters in multiplayer. Even in Warzone, there was a stretch there where Warzone was pretty bad. I know it's bad right now. I'm just saying, in BO6, Warzone wasn't that bad. It was, but at certain points, before they were able to get their hands on those developers, those cheat program developers, for the most part, excuse me, I just got burnt. And I went and played DMZ like crazy. But thing is I didn't have a group to play with, you know. I did make a few friends, and we'd run together some, but it was frustrating. And we'd end up just, no, not doing it. Okay, I'm not going to go that far away from my group then. There were just, that's when I got my first taste of what Modern Warfare 4 is going to have to deal with, and that is the worst of humanity. What the remnants of the Modern Warfare 2 players that were in DMZ were, for the most part, they sucked very bad for, you know, playing against. They were cruel, man. They were cruel. So cruel. Because you have the opportunity to pick somebody up after you kill them. And, you know, if I think somebody had one of the gun cases, yeah, I'm going for them. I get that. No. That's 100%. And I don't blame people for that. But that's not what we're talking about here. Who did that? Oh, okay. I'd go for gun cases, 100%. Unless I was down in the Koshi complex, you know, because those you can get by you can solo those. But so throw the gun cases out. I'm not talking about those. Everything else though, where you're just collecting like cigar boxes and armor boxes and things like that, I have no interest in taking that from other people, you know? Well, let's just say I was in the minority And the difference was those people are not trying to get what you're carrying. They just want to kill you. They want to ruin your experience.
Uploading information on the next.
And I'm not talking once. I'm saying these people would queue up for Ashika Island. Ashika Island was the worst. The same people, every single map that you got into, and they would not let you exfil with anything. Anything. I could not complete those missions. That's what eventually pushed me away. I'm like, wow, I will make sure that I make friends if they come out with another DMZ. So that is what I'm determined to have a group that I run with. I hate using this gun, but I can't turn down Legendary. I'm going to have a group of friends I play with, because you have to. Or you're just not advancing. You almost have to have a sniper on this map. I mean, not have to. Obviously, I'm not going to after I get my loadout.
Loadout drop headed your way.
But I will take that instead. Oh, yeah, definitely. Somebody's been in here. Someone's been sleeping in my bed. Thought I could get him first. Alright, I'm out. Too early. Not before I get my loadout. There's always decisions that you make where you're like, why did I do that? Why did I throw that armor box down? That was dumb. That was dumb. And that just showed, you can just look at my operators and tell that I didn't get to play Modern Warfare 2 at all. So, like, let's look at Zeus. Well, no, he's not one. You can look at Cleo and tell. I did play it. I played it a lot, but I didn't get to play it when it was originally out. My previous career, I couldn't. So, let's go Blunt Fingers.
That was fucking class.
Just didn't have the opportunity to put any time into it. Modern Warfare 3. Nope. I was working 100 hours a week.
We're headed to the war zone.
There was no way I was gonna, and you know, plus I have a wife and 3 kids. There's no way. I couldn't do it. So, to counteract that, when I was able to, whoa, those horns are crazy. The Watusi cattle. I mean, they have horns that are 75% of their body length, and these things are big, thick horns. Anyway,
Tagging waypoint.
yeah, I just, so I got the bright idea that I would, and I've not told this story. I've told a similar one, but a different path on this story. I got the bright idea that I was going to complete all of my weapon camos. You know, of course, your BO6 weapons, but also my Modern Warfare 2 and 3 multiplayer, because I didn't have the games right away. The multiplayer camos in Warzone. So those 3. And I spent months in Warzone getting all this stuff done, right? I got the BO6 stuff, my Warzone camo, of course. Got my Warzone stuff done, no problem. But when I got to Modern Warfare 2 and 3, I was able to get, look at that. What in the world?
Clear to engage all hostiles.
Was that an unfair advantage before? I don't get it. Anyway, I wasn't able to, or I was able to get Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer camos done, except for the penetration kills. I had to go, so I wasn't able to get those. So it prevented me
Check your map. A monster point containing enemy intel
from
nearby.
getting those, from getting it all the way done. So I realized that. All right, and then on top of that, I think there was one camo for the sniper rifle I wasn't able to get done, and so I had to go and do something about that. So I realized, okay, I'm gonna have to get the game. So I bought the game to get that done. Got it done.
Precision airstrike
Great.
standing by.
Then when it came to the Modern Warfare 3 camos, that's where the big problem started. Big, because I couldn't get, so whatever the equivalent of the gold is, your first in-game camos, the gold one, so Shattered Golden Multiplayer, just for an example, I was not able to complete that in Warzone. It would not unlock, which is fine, no big deal. I'm gonna go.
Requesting close air. Target marked.
Anyway, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to go.
RCXD available.
I'm gonna have to go
Napalm strike standing by.
get Modern Warfare 3. Well, I went to get Modern Warfare 3 and yeah, got it, no problem. Except I go to unlock those camos. Where did I put that? There it is.
RCXD ready.
Okay.
Well done, soldier. Check your map for the next gas spread location.
Coming up here. Go in there. I think he did.
Advised. Still have squad mates outside the safe zone.
And I tried to get my camos, my multiplayer camos done. And nope. They would not, oh, finally got it done. They would not unlock. Because I unlocked all of my kills in Warzone, it wouldn't even register that I had the necessary kills to get the gold done. The only one, one of the pistols that we didn't have in Warzone, and one of the melee weapons, I think the spear, were the only things. No, not the spear. It was something else. I can't remember what it was. Were the only things I could unlock the gold on. So I wasted that money. It was $100 to get Modern Warfare 3. At the time, at least. And that was risky, I know, but I want these kills. Jesus. Did I kill him? Yeah. Guess I need to. And that it didn't stop there. So then I went and played Zombies to get the Borealis, I believe is what it was. Got my Modern Warfare 3 guns done. They were not a problem. Got that unlocked, Borealis. But then all of the Modern Warfare 2 guns that I tried to get done in Zombies, not a single one would work. And that was something I really want. There were a lot of cool ones. Or, you know, I wanted the camo. I wanted it all for Warzone, basically, is what I was mostly playing at the time. You know, that was where I was completely focused. None of the camos would work. So to me, I would say I wasted 50% of Modern Warfare 2. And that was what I was trying to do. And nope, not happening.
Marking field upgrade.
I turned in so many tickets just asking for advice. You know, what can I do differently? I went to forums. I did everything I could possibly do. And there was nothing. Nobody helped. Nothing anyone recommended helped. I couldn't get any of it done. So eventually I just like, forget it. You know what was really disappointing about DMZ was that the weapons that you would unlock, or that you would, so you'd go in and you'd kill a boss, and it would say that, and then if you extracted that weapon, you got to keep it, but the camo you didn't get to keep. So we shouldn't have that problem. It's like the classified weapon camo, the animated red and white. We get to keep that. So I think they fix whatever issue that is. But, you know, as I say, way too much. I'm a slave to progress, and it just really burned me up that I would look. Oh, I got a blue one. Cool. It really burned me up that, you know, seeing other people with those things unlocked. I mean, it was bad enough that I couldn't get most of the operator skins. You know, that drives me. I'm just a collector, and I'd probably have most of the skin, if not all, if I could have got. So when I realized I couldn't get a lot of those Modern Warfare 2 and 3 skins, so when I say I didn't get to play Modern Warfare 2 and 3, I mean I just didn't buy them because I couldn't. But I did play a lot of Warzone. Played a lot of Warzone. I just didn't play. I didn't buy the main games at the time. I just couldn't. It would have been too much.
Taking effective fire.
It would have been too much of a distraction. And I didn't want to do that because I would have lost my job. My job was you either stay at the top or you get replaced type of thing. I don't hear you shooting back there. You can always tell that those are bots because that's the level 1000 skin. Oh, never mind. No, it's not. That was a real player? That might have been a real player. Wow. He's not expecting to see that.
Squad mates in the gulag. If they survive, they redeploy. Smokescreen bombardment ready.
you know, getting a gun case out of DMZ in Modern Warfare 2 was no simple task, and doing it solo, I mean, you're proud of yourself, right? You're very proud of yourself. Like, oh wow, I did it, you know, or my son and I would do it, and we would be pretty pumped. And then realizing that it, you know, if it whatever it was, the weapon or whatever, you couldn't use that camo in the, you know, in Warzone. Man, that was pretty disappointing. We never did get enough weapon cases to get the toxic skin unlocked. Unfortunately, we tried. They just wouldn't let us. I mean, I don't blame them for the weapon cases, I guess, as much. We did try. There was an epic exfil that my son made. I was dead. They killed me. I'm always the one. So like our strategy when we're playing together, please don't use it against us. He's the superior player. I know he's only 13, but he is the superior player in PvP. There's no question. His movement is just crisp. And his movement to aim is just head and shoulders above mine. Plus he's a bunny hopper. He's a more consistent bunny hopper, whereas I'll use it, but it's not my strategy. I'm looking at aim, but he made this exit one time where he's by himself, had this weapon case so everyone knows where you are, took out multiple teams, and then exfilled right before the gas. I mean, it was unbelievable. Unbelievable. If I was streaming at the time, that would have been a crazy video. But no, I don't have footage of it. But I think I have it saved on my old PlayStation. But we have a bunch on there. I should make shorts of a lot of the really cool stuff over the years. But that one was maybe the best highlight of any Call of Duty, and it was him. Unbelievable. He was going crazy. Like normally he just acts like he's been there before, because that's how I taught him. Plays football. He's a star linebacker. And so when he does something really good in the game, you don't see him going crazy. He acts like he's been there before. Hands the ball to the referee and goes back to the huddle. He's celebrating inside, I promise you. Now, into game, after, you know, you give everybody, you know, you shake everybody's hand or give them, you know, give them a high five, whatever that they have them do, line up. Okay, then it's celebrate with your teammates, not by yourself. It's kind of like, I don't know. I was a football scout, and I just, when I was scouting players and I saw guys that would self-promote in the middle of the game, I saw that as a downgrade, because you're gonna run into problems eventually. And these, a lot of, not that I wouldn't scout them properly, I would, but in my mind, I would look at that player a little differently, that it was more about his individual accomplishments rather than the team, you know. And football's a team sport. I mean, there are a lot of players on that team. And I mean, every quarterback on every team could go around acting like there's something special, but that's not going to help your team out. You got to lead your team, you know, not promote yourself. That was a close one. One more hit.
Squad mate has entered the gulag. They'll need to
It is
survive
true
to
that
redeploy.
I teeter on the brink of elimination a lot doing this strategy. But yeah, he was pretty excited. I mean, I was just, we hadn't been there before. Let's just say that. I might have been our second weapon case outside of Koshi Complex that we were able to extract. But that's what I thought I loved so much about DMZ is there was that one thing. Like in Black Ops Royale, they have it where you, that's a real player. And I'm dead. Okay, I can come back from that. I can deal with 15 kills.
Success means redeployment.
As long as it's not when I've got like 3 kills, I'm not going to invest time into that. Having to get my loadout back. Alright, well I'll go buy a loadout then. Yeah.
Got a buy station here.
His team was, they won, they were undefeated, both, in both,
Loadout drop headed your way.
7th and 8th grade. He started middle linebacker on both. They were all that. He also started at wide receiver. Not on the 8th grade team though. Just 7th grade. He was only in 7th grade. And break armor too.
Slide. Taking effective fire. Buy me back. I'm ready.
Should have took his armor.
I'm hit. Changing mine.
Enemy soldier incoming. Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Got a buy station here. Look, a box is shot. Cover me. Need to heal up.
Friendly loadout drop
Close
on the
one.
way.
Oh, they left? The heck? You're gonna give me an opportunity to get you back? Oh.
Gas is moving. Four remaining. I'm hit! Less than 5 were still standing. Next time we'll take...
Thank you for letting me leave. Definitely would have a better chance of surviving if I with my other gun, so that's what I'm gonna go with. No question. Let's see. Yeah, it's hard to come off of that. Yeah, the F&J stays. Could have a ridiculous... I only get 9% for that? Yeah, I'll take that. No question. It's a ridiculous aim down. Almost like that would be better. Yeah. Speaking of stories, I may as well go over it right now. I do have some really interesting stuff to go over. This is what I mentioned about the cave discoveries. So let's start with the Grand Canyon Cave. So there was a report in April of 1909 from an explorer, G.E. Kincaid, and he described a massive subterranean city that suggested some type of prehistoric connection between the American Southwest and the ancient East. And it was a treasure trove. I don't know if I would call it a city, but the way he describes it does lend credence to some type of city, but I think more of like a vault. And so there was a stone stairway that had 1,500 carved steps directly into the sandstone, leading to this hidden entrance. And the entrance opened into a main tunnel roughly 12 feet wide. and the tunnel extended deep into the earth. How deep? I don't know, but had side passages branching off, and at regular intervals. And you came to a central shrine. Again, this is in the Grand Canyon. So about 100 feet into the complex, he described a massive cross hall where there was some type of cathedral ceiling. And there was an idol of this large stone statue idol.
Your team leader. Set a drop point for
That
your
was,
squad
and it
soldier.
was described as sitting cross-legged, holding a lotus flower in each hand.
You've got gas
And he noted the facial features resembled those from the Far East. And then there were hieroglyphics carved into the walls. And on stone tablets throughout the area. And similar to Egyptian hieroglyphics, right? So it's not as far-fetched to have ancient Far Eastern discoveries. It's really not. And definitely not in the west of America. Makes a lot of sense. And we've actually discovered connections between Far Eastern countries and the United States. Of course, any attempt to lay claim to discovering America has been a waste of time for anyone putting forth that effort, but it doesn't eliminate the fact that this is something that holds weight. I think that there were multiple cultures that came to North America prior, and I think South America. Well, let me just say this. When I was in college, I did postgraduate research into ancient Aztec and Mayan culture, and Maya culture, excuse me. And let's see, I'll use this so-called. And one of the things one of our tasks outside of our main hands-on task, which was dating. No, I shouldn't say dating. We knew we had the date. Was we had to draw pictures and record all kinds of different characteristics of pottery fragments that our teacher had. Discovered in Zapotec fragments. So you can look that up, Veracruz,
Care
if you
package
want.
ready for delivery.
And so that was one of them. The other, we would do different types of. So the way he looked at it, our instructor, was that a lot of the greatest discoveries were made by. Oops, I left one gun. Were made by teachers who worked with students to come up with new ideas that hadn't been looked at, and what you get that by placing new sets of eyes on things. And that's what he would do. He would have us all look at different things, and one of them that he had us look at was how we felt that the Native Americans, how they came to be in North America. And so if you go to Chile, there are cave paintings from a long time ago, and the residents, they resemble Spanish American individuals, and so we know that similar similar to, similar
Enemy dropping into the AR.
migration, so that they're all tied together basically, and so my theory was that if you look at just how, like, I wrote an article for X. I know I haven't been writing articles. If you've read them, I'm going to. It's my plan. I want to get into that, and that's one of the reasons why I changed the schedule. But anyway, my theory is that they came to America. America became populated by the same individuals who read the wave patterns on their canoes, and they ended up in the Marshall Islands. Well, that's how people migrated to Hawaii, and that's how people migrated to all these different countries. And it doesn't make sense that of course there's the land bridge theory that they came to populate North America due to the land bridge during the Ice Age, the last Ice Age 10,000 years ago. I'm not saying that's not possible. Clearly that is possible. Look at him. Okay. As long as he's not running over bots. Anyway, that was my theory, that it was individuals from some surrounding island that eventually... And come on. Jeez. Bunch of idiots. You don't have to hurry up and kill people before your teammates can.
Reloading.
Man, I know you don't want to hear any more about that. So that was my theory. He liked it a lot, actually. I mean, it's nothing but a theory. You can't. I am so glad he died. I hope the other one gets killed too. That's just the worst. Anyway, so while I was collecting these pottery fragments, that's. Hold on, let me get all this stuff done so I don't have to. Exactly what I was talking about. I'm not going to stick around for that. Good luck. I already got everything, so you get nothing. It would suck if you got to me before I collected stuff from my care package. So, with that in mind, it makes a lot of sense that the Far Eastern cultures would have populated America long before Christopher Columbus. I totally believe that, and I say that as I am Portuguese. I'm half Portuguese, so is Christopher Columbus. So I mean, yeah, I'm about the search for truth, not some narrative. I don't care about that. That's like the worst detectives in the world are the ones who follow their gut or their instincts or their beliefs. You follow the evidence. It's never the other way around. Otherwise, you're going to put innocent people in prison, and how many people have been? Too many. So following the evidence, that's what it looks like here is, because I don't think somebody's going to go out of their way. Now, it has happened, okay? But let me go over these, okay? And I talked about this. If you what was it? Gold Lies in Videotape is the series, I think, that has been out since 2023, talking about the family who owns this huge plot of land out in some western state where one of their ancestors stored tons of gold, and they knew about it, they just didn't know where it was, and they've been trying to find it. Well, then they find it. They dig all the way down into this bedrock, and they find these I can't remember if they said some type of cylinders holding like 16,000 bars of gold. Well, they don't know how many, but that's how many he was reportedly to have had. But they can't continue for there's some type of code or something, government code that they can't continue for some reason. There was either that or the government found out that they were digging without a permit or something. So they had to go in and register and get a permit before they could go back. By the time they go back, everything's gone. But what the government didn't know was that they set up cameras all around it to make sure nobody messed with it. And they got the government on camera going in and taking everything. So billions of dollars gone. And not just gold, there were all kinds of priceless artifacts that their ancestor had collected. He was, I don't know, I think he was doing something sketchy, but still, it was still theirs. Well, and that's what the show's about. So don't put that past what I'm going over here. So further into the mountain, they discovered what he described as a great crypt, and it was a deep chamber and some type of massive burial site. And it had shelving. I mean, it looks like a lot of effort went into this stuff. And who it was for, we don't know that. I mean, I'm not even gonna read speculation on that. We don't know that. Well, we don't know that for the reason I'll go over. But there was shelving at it had rows of, he called them hewn out shelves. You are, eh? I'm gonna break your additional armor. Oh, it's a teammate. So, and he said that each shelf contained a mummy wrapped in a dark bark-like fabric, which doesn't. If as explorers, they're going to. Yeah, I'll take the LDBR and I'll take that.
The squad mates started securing the intel. Join the
Switching legs.
And the mummies appeared to be male, all of them. And at the foot of each were charcoal filters and cups, and some type of burial, funerary burial was involved. And this all makes a lot of sense. As explorers, they're going to come across different cultures, and then I'm sure that the Far Eastern individuals would have practiced some type of body preservation. I just don't know what. And then because they found the Egyptian hieroglyphics, then there's obviously a connection there. So anyway, further in they found living quarters and other different types of rooms. To an extent, I don't really know. But I don't think that's necessary. But they did find a lot of different like long swords, shields. He said comparable to steel, but I don't think he's able to make that claim yet. I think we would need to look into that, but there were weapons and tools, and he said copper urns had different things like that. Well,
Loadout drop headed your way.
and he reported ventilation, different things like that, and where, I mean, this stuff wasn't poorly planned out. Like, this is, they put a lot of time into this location, and they put a lot of valuable items into it as well. And so as far as the reported artifacts, let's go over that. It was filled with thousands of relics that suggested a blend between ancient Egyptian and East Asian cultures.
What up?
And, like I have already said, but there was the most famous artifact was the giant stone figure, which they said, in the crosshole, that was pretty big. And then there were the large stone tablets that engraved with the Egyptian style hieroglyphics, and then was the metals, the tools. Of course, you got to remember this is describing something from a long time ago, so this is all pretty significant. Just having metal is pretty significant. And then the hardened copper is, I mean, these things are priceless, honestly, and found in North America, it would rewrite history. So you can understand the gravity of this discovery, and the ceramics in the vessels. I mean, that he said that contained copper as well as gold, and rare stones. Where's this one? Oh, it's over here. We got, no. Yeah, we'll take that. So small yellow stones that he referred to as cat's eyes, and it was discovered among the relics. So not only are we talking super valuable, metals, I didn't know he was real. Freaking A. Can I get into a game? I'm just going to play Resurgence. This isn't getting me anywhere. Plus, I'm talking while I'm playing. So as far as a claim, and this is the last part of this story, as far as a claimed geographical location, he provided coordinates. And let's see, I'm going to go with, where's dude? No. Well, that one's okay.
Let's go.
That wasn't who I was looking for. Oh. I'll go with Nolan. Let's see. Alpha Guard.
Let's do this all day.
Yeah, he provided the coordinates, but it was on government land, which is similar to the 2023 documentary. And it's still going today. I think they're like in season 3 of them trying to get it, trying to figure that out. Now, it is their land in the recent documentary, but the government is claiming part of it is theirs, and the part that they're claiming is the part where the cave is, or where they dug, which isn't true. They actually have paperwork showing. Anyway, but this one they claim is strictly off limits. It's government land, and it was it was, he said, 42 miles upriver from the El Tovar Crystal Canyon. And it's associated with the Marble Canyon region. And the specific terrain was like sediment, unusual sediment stains on the east wall of the canyon, and the entrance was concealed by a high shelf, like a ledge that covered up the entrance, and there, and then of course you had the 1,500 sandstone steps that he said that led up to the cliffside. And a lot of people that have looked into this have theorized that it's in the Quagunt Rapids, or the mouth of the Shinamo. Did I cue? Oh, I did. Sorry. Of the Shinamo Creek. That there's nearby formations there with Egyptian names, such as the Isis Temple, the Cheops Pyramid, that provides a little bit of circumstantial evidence. So, but yeah, when they went back to when he brought people there to see, hold on, let me. Second. And it was reported, this entire thing was reported in the Arizona Gazette. And it was said to have been funded by the Smithsonian Institute themselves.
Enemy soldier incoming.
I'm trying to find the part.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone.
And so, but the Smithsonian, when they went back, where is that part? Sorry, I'm trying to pull it directly from where I found it.
Resurgence. Survive.
And the other thing is there were statues reminiscent of Buddhist imagery, as well as the Egyptians. So, combining the two cultures.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Wait, what?
Under fire!
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest. Reinforcements inbound.
I'm taking rounds.
Last remaining operations from that squad. Hunt them down. Target down. Marking the rest of them. Kill confirmed. Located the rest of them.
One second, sorry, just trying to get, I'll just take this vehicle. And yeah, so there's claims that this never took place, right? And that's something that we have to consider. That the expedition is just, it's all not true. And that, unfortunately, is the response to almost everything that it's either denied, like the story of this family with all this, with this discovery. They're just trying to be, they're trying to remove all of their you know, trying to say, take their word and say that it's worth nothing. And the government right now, because that's a lot of money, a lot of gold, and if true, I mean,
Your squad made it to the safe zone.
that's pretty bad. It reminds me a lot of the gold from Iwo Jima, where the Japanese stored a lot of gold there.
Marking the rest of that squad on your attack map. Get hunting.
Changing mag.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
Let's get out of here. But yeah, they're just trying to discredit the situation, and for my dollar, I believe that the government is the one with the reputation that you don't listen to. Over an individual that we have no reason to not believe him, right? We really don't. I mean, until somebody does things like that, which never again did he make claims that were far-fetched or anything like that. This explorer, this was the thing. This was the one thing that he mentions over his lifetime, and but he's restricted from going there. Oh. He's restricted from returning.
Changing mag.
Enemy destroyed. Use your attack map to hunt down the rest of them.
Can't believe I made
Sergeant
it out
Noah
of
is
that.
back in service.
And so we don't know what happened. They won't let him back on the government property, and they call him a liar, and that nothing he found was real. And that they've discredited his... He couldn't get an expedition together after that, after what the government, after what they did. Alright, I'm gonna
You're in the
get
top 10. Keep knocking them down.
some...
We've got 10 squads active in the field. Enemies dropping into the AR. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on
Do
your
this
attack
all
map.
day.
Get hunting.
UAV standing by.
Recon overhead.
Your squad mate is redeployed. Well done.
UAV available for tasking.
All squad mates are in the safe zone.
Oh, shoot. Did I?
Gas is moving.
Let's go get some of those.
over. UAV exiting the area.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Swapping mags. Requesting recon flyover.
My kill.
Sergeant Nolan back in service.
Marking the rest of that squad on your tac
Move
map.
if you need it.
Affirmative.
Get hunting.
No fuel, no fuel. UAV RTB.
Loading fresh mag.
Wow, nobody needs the specialist? Wow. I guess they got it when they went.
Here's a self-revive.
Enemy dropping into the AR. Kill confirmed. Located the rest of them. Hostile there.
Changing mag.
I don't like it showing up top. So that's the end of that story.
Resurgence is about to end. Make it count.
Need recon overhead.
UAV standing by.
You have reinforcements inbound.
UAV standing by.
Target down. Marking the
Suck
rest
it
of
up,
them.
mate.
Thank you. I mean it. Mission timeline over. UAV
Loading
exiting
fresh
the area.
mag.
Your squad made it to the safe.
Let's see, what are they
No
doing?
fuel, no fuel. UAV RTB. Mission timeline over. UAV exiting the area.
Last remaining operators of that squad. Hunt them down. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
Swapping mag. Man, fucking-tastic. Not doing too hot. Do this all day.
Back on station. Good work.
Definitely a real player.
Good kill.
Ammo box
Marking
destroyed.
the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting.
Sergeant Nolan
Enemy
back in
destroyed.
service.
Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them. Be advised, resurgence is no longer active.
Changing mag.
Armor up, guys.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
UAV available for
Requesting
tasking.
recon flyover.
You have reinforcements inbound.
Grenade. Move.
No fuel, no fuel. UAV RTB.
Head to the safe zone. Gas inbound.
Under fire. Loading fresh mag.
4 remaining. Stay sharp.
Could do this all day. Sergeant Nolan back in service.
I mean it.
Lethal going out.
Get our teammates back.
What's your aim?
Here's a self-revive.
One of them's not. I know one of them's.
Some of your squad is outside the safe zone.
Come on. Oh my gosh. All three?
You're the last one standing, soldier. Survive until your squad can redeploy.
And I don't have enough to get him back. I don't have enough, scrub.
Precision airstrike available.
Okay, now I do.
Copy. Buy station.
Better than ever.
Move to the safe zone.
Taking rounds.
Gas moving in.
Why did I even try? So anyway, that's the end of the Grand Canyon Cave story. But I have more. How many kills have I gotten? I have 2 more that I can go over that, oops, that are eerily similar. 27 more to go. Let's see. Wait, no, that's it. It's zombies time. Alright, I'll play one more. I might play more at noon, but I'm trying to stick to a very strict schedule. Actually, no, I can't. I have to stop every 2 hours. The video can't be longer than 2 hours. Come right back. I'm going to be going over the last 2 stories, but I have to stop the stream so that I can create clips, okay? So come right back and I'll play a little more Warzone.